Hello guys, now let's test this thing on manoeuvres. So Vickers British Bulldog MK2, much larger than the original version. I've got one just wandering around over there, so what the aim is give you a quick run through of the internals, which are quite bare because I haven't done much on them, and then we'll test the walking and the weapons to see if we can actually use this thing. Block damage is off because I haven't tested it yet to see whether walking around blows the thing up. So we've got, weapon wise, there's 9 real guns on each side. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 large barrel azimuth Gatlins on each side. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artillery on each side. 3 rocket launchers on each side. You've got 2 controllable turrets at the top, 2 automated turrets at the top, then you've got 2 controllable turrets at the bottom. There's a undergun, which is I haven't gotten it out yet, but I'll show you. So it's on an arm. Oh, it's pitch friggin' black. Hold on. Let's get us in there. There you go. Right. So undergun, you've got 9 azimuth long barrel Gatlins. So the Gatlin spin and this whole thing spins when it comes out, so you get a good effect on that. It's on a semicircular arm, so it just pushes it straight out the bottom when the door's open. That's all the timer blocks, control and everything is in there. Each joint consists of 15 hinges, which has a mod on that gives it 9 times the power, so 9 times 15 hinges on each joint. What's the joints there? I've connected just about everything with platforms to walk around. I haven't done any automation in here yet for the doors and what have you. This is like your engine room, your power base. Got the piston engines I use for the Spider. They don't do it, they're just for the look. Just turn them off, on. Up here is all the gubbinses for cargo, your large hydrogen tanks and your hydrogen engines. And they're connected to H2O2 generators and oxygen. Not that you need it, but it's there. Assemblers, 2 on each side, so that's 4. You've got two refineries in there. There's another, where they're gone. Alright. Another 6 large cargoes up there. So I think it's 12 cargoes altogether. I like the look of the new generator, so I've stuck one of them in as well, just for the look. Scan up here. So that's your engines on the top, all piped in. This is a little runway. These lights do a runway light thing. I'll show you them in a minute. Connector, so you can land a little ship there, offload a load of stuff, so you can keep them assemblers, high-in bullets and shells and that. There's a little camera there, so you can see the lights going on, make sure they're on. So if someone comes in, radios in, coming in or landing, you can turn them lights on so they're flashing if it's dark, and they can safely land on there. Entrance, smokestacks there, just for the look, and massive vent, heat vent at the back, just for the look. Now the FPS on here is going to be pretty tragic, because obviously I've got one there walking around on its own. It's doing a patrol. It's just a simple one. It'll walk for 3 minutes, I think. It'll stop, then it'll turn left, then it'll walk for 3 minutes, stop, turn left. So it just goes in like a circle. But I'm going to try and hunt that down. Now, this is your entrance. In there. Stay clear of all this, because this is this is your waist turn and tilt, which I've got on the automation, so you can control it like a Flausenhausen, what's it called? Turret. This is a Heffelator. Take it down, show you. Just get you from that, sets it to go up, and you've got a switch to set it down. So that gets you down to this level. The stairs going down there. But you get in, you just walk forward a little bit. It sets up automatically. You hang fire. You didn't touch the sides, hurt your hands. Health and safety. Come on, guys, health and safety. So you got this way and that way, and this takes you into the side corridor, which brings you into the cockpit. Cockpit's dead. Oh, it's simple, dead easy, nothing special. That's my turret controller for this whole section here, this body part. There's a couple of survival kits and a couple of whatever them things are. Your turret controls for the top and bottom are here. So that's your bottom turret control. Oh, I just love that. That's your top turret controllable. Oh, let's come and stick one in there. Come on. Do you think we can hit it? With a bullet drop. A little bit higher. Oh, get in right in the kneecap. Oh, you dirty bugger. Right, one of them on each side. One for left, one for right. This is your main control here. That's your strafe and turn controls. That's your walk and reverse controls. And this is all your gubbinses. They're marked off in pages. So page 1, that's page 2, that's page 3, and it goes in across. So you've got your left, right, up, down. That's page 2, left, right, up, down. Page 1, left, right, up, down. So when you're sitting down, you just look at whatever page you're on and you can see fire guns, body control, hangar doors, power stance, etc. Okay, so we're on page 1 there, hangar doors. So this whole thing closes up. You've got your body control. So there's a camera mounted right on the front, and this controls the body, and it's very slow because what you got to think is I've got 15 hinges in each joint, but the remote control only allows you to control one, so I've had to turn the other 14 off, and there's one hinge pulling this whole thing around. But so as you can imagine, this is an artillery platform, so it's not going to be quick. So that's very slow controller. Right, what we've got? We've got power stance, so let's get into power stance, which was down, wasn't it? I think it was down. So this is like your intimidation one. You would get yourself into position in front of a massive base, good couple of kilometres away. Get yourself hunkered down and then just open up on it. So, check power stance. Locked in there. Then you would control everything from that. If you wanted, or you can just stand up and do it. It's completely up to you, but I like the look of it when it's like that. So, get that out of the way. Now, what else we've got? We've got body control, fire all guns. So fire all guns. Basically, it turns every gun on except the controllable turrets into firing. So that just kicks off big time. Turn it off. The real gun, I've got little effects on it which don't appear to be working for some reason. The vent's working, but the smoke's not. Hang fire. I think it's because there's so much in the world. I think this is going to crash. I've got... Where's that thing going? Is it coming back? Or is it walking forward or backwards? I don't know. Right. What was I doing? Bear with us. Sometimes just turning these off and on kicks them back into touch. Yeah, there you go. See, that's supposed to... What happens is it's power dependent, so this smoke will gradually die off as these recharge. The vents will close as these recharge. And when you fire again, it kicks it all off again. But sometimes you've got to turn them off and turn them on again like a computer because they don't work. I think it's because I've got too... Where's that fucking thing going? Right. So that's all there. What we got? I was busy showing you what was in here. Right, so that's page 1. Page 2. I love the sound effects in the background. Can you hear that? So that's your hydro engines. Turn them on if you need a bit more power. Turn them off if you didn't. You've got your undergun controls on this page. So if I go back into this, go down here, this brings it out. Set on fire. Turn it off. And then the bottom one brings it back in. Right. So that's page 2. Now page 3 is just arsing about. So you've got your runway camera. That's your runway. So someone says they're coming in, so you can turn the runway lights on. As you can see, they do like a run. So in the dark, that would be more effective. It's not very good in the light. And these lights don't turn off. They just stay on. So basically, it's just getting brighter. So it doesn't show up very well. I'll turn that off. This is your engine room for your engines. What I do there is you can turn your engine on. That kicks that off. And then turn it back off. So because of we've got no rods and that in this game, it's all rotors and that, and they do get out of line and things like that. So what I've got, every rotor set to 0 degrees to be aligned like this. And then you run it, so you start it, and it kicks it off. And after a while, some of the rotors start getting out of line. So all you do is just turn it off, and it'll reverse it to go back to 0, and everything aligns again. So that's your pistons. And that's on page 3. Now what's not marked is I've put an extra page in, and this fires the guns separately. So you've got each of your guns there. So your artillery. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? Absolutely amazing. That I'm gonna just say Gatlins. Your rockets. So everything but the Gatling gun is set to fire once, so you keep pressing if you want to fire again, but the Gatling guns are on and off. And that one, see the smoke? There you go. That's what I like to see, smoke. So that's the extra page I've added on that. Now I'll let her upload this again because the one I've got on the mod.io, I haven't made it public yet because I'm still testing it. Hasn't got the extra page, so when I finish testing, I'll upload it. So that's your gubbins on the control seat. Gone through the turrets. Now let's get this. So where's this? Hold on. Let's get over here.